Yo. Welcome to the late night talk show. I'm your girl, Letitia, aka Legs Delicious, and I am here with
your girl, Miss Leash.
Father, we bless you. We thank you for bringing us here today. We thank you for the blessings that we have received throughout this week. We ask you to continue to watch over us and guide us through all that we do. We pray for our families. We pray for those who are ill and who are now better. We ask you to continue to look after them and watch over their lives, that they may continue to be well. We thank you for enabling us to have jobs, enabling us to bring money into our homes. We fought so that we're able to look after our families, so we can feed and clothe and pay the bills and just look after ourselves and live nicely. We ask you to continue to bless us as we go about our lives. We ask you to continue to bless us all the days of our lives. We thank you for City Lock Radio and the opportunity to be able to speak over the airwaves. We thank you for the music that we are able to play over the airwaves, that we're able to connect with the people. We thank you for a wonderful show. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. So, people, how you all doing? Welcome to the Late Night Talk Show. Another week of the wonderful show. Miss Lees, what's happening? What are you laughing for?
Because nothing ain't happening.
Is that how dry it is?
Yeah.
Really?
You know, when the weather, you just have them quiet ones where you just chill and, it's been a calm one.
It's calm.
It has been calm.
It's just calm. Is that what you call it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Them young people ones there. It's just calm. It's calm.
I never said it's just calm. I said it's been a calm weekend. There's a difference.
Okay. So you say not much. It's rolling, popping.
No, just relax it. What about you?
Well, yeah, it was all right still. I can't say actually. It was a bit heavy. Went to the Rum Brunch. Was it Rum Brunch? Hip Hop Karaoke Brunch. That was kind of live still. I can't lie. Yeah, that was a bit shady, baby. And then I went and did some, what's it called? Artist painting thingy bob. That was kind of fun. Especially because I can't paint. But I tried. It didn't go too badly. So yeah. So anyway, we'll get into it. No long thing, you know how we do. It's late night talk show, anything goes, so keep it clean, keep it easy. Keep it greasy. I told you this is going to happen again, didn't I? When I say that, I didn't want this to happen all over again. And well, look what's happened. It's the same thing. Okay, so anyway, guys, we have a guest with us here today. That didn't sound right, did it? Today. Yeah.
What is it going to be tomorrow?
We're not on Mondays, Miss Lish. So it is today. So today we have with us today Mr. Nixxxsta. Can you introduce yourself?
It's your boy Nick, south of the bridges. My kings and queens need to change their ways. They're for this on the MDG all day. You already know the thing.
You said south of the bridges?
Yeah, south of the bridges.
So what does that mean? That you live south of the bridge?
Yeah, it means that I live south of the bridge.
What bridge is that then?
South of the bridge.
I mean, I live south of the bridge. I'm South London, so are you saying you're from South too?
I'm from South London, but I don't rep an area code. I don't do I'm from this block and that block. I just do the whole of the south of the bridges thing,
Okay. So that means, I still don't get what that means though.
It means south of the bridges.
South London.
I'm from South London.
Right.
I rep the whole of the South London.
Okay.
I don't section myself or box it off to no area like that, but yeah, south of the bridges, that's what I scream most of the time.
That's where you are?
That's what I scream, that's what I say.
Okay, south of the bridges. Yeah, I did kind of hear that still. I did hear south of the bridges. I was thinking, south of the bridges, what's that? Repping.
South sector.
Okay, cool. South side is how we do. So if you're from south, then you're down. You get me? You can roll. You can hang out with the crew.
Well, how do you do?
Well, it's the south side. South side is the side. If it's not south, then it's not all right. If it's south, then it's all right.
But you still got to big up the north side and the east side.
Yeah, of course we big up everybody, yeah. But I can be biased to where I'm at. I have to be biased because if it's not south, then it's not all right. Anywhere that's not south, I say it's the bush.
I feel you.
It's just the bush. It is. I'm just like, boy, that's just the bush, innit? So anything that's not near where I can get to, then it's the bush.
You can get to everywhere. You live in London.
Yeah, I know, but I just I'm lazy, innit? So, yeah, I'm just lazy, innit? So anyway, welcome to our...
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming. Forget that, man. This is just driving me nuts. It's not happening. It is. It's the same thing. It happens to me every flipping... Alright, I'm just going to hold it because that's what I did last time. And it worked quite well, actually. Except for my arm was hurting. So, anyway, welcome to the Let's Night Talk Show. It's a pleasure to have you on here. So, Mr. Nixxxsta, where did you get that name from?
Nixxxsta.
Nixxxsta.
That's just my name, N-I-X-X. Nixxxsta. I just put the 3 X's in it to differentiate myself from everyone else.
What, is there someone else called Nixxxsta?
Just in case someone else, the same everybody else, you know. Obviously, my name's Nicodemus, so you gotta just involved in there. So Nixxxsta, it's me.
So Nixxxsta's from Nicodemus.
Well, I suppose it's just like, you know, you just take it away from, you know, yourself, and you don't wanna. Yeah, I'm Nicodemus, and you start rapping in your whole government name, and everyone knows who you are, and that.
Yeah, for real.
Really the thing, is it?
For real. I hear that. Okay, so how long have you been doing what you do? So you're an artist, yeah? That's correct?
Yeah, I'm an artist, though. I don't really like to just call myself like a rap like boxer, because I might try to jump on a soul or R&B beat and try and do something good on it as well if I can. So I don't want to say, yeah, I'm a rapper, but yeah, I'm an artist.
So what does that mean? You can sing then?
Well, I wouldn't really classify.
So you got a little voice, like.
I wouldn't really classify as singing, but I get wavy in it. I wouldn't classify as singing, but I get wavy. I do my thing. I try to do the best that I can. People like it, I suppose, you know.
So when you say wavy, does that mean you get a drink here and then you start getting tipsy and it's like anything goes like that, or is it wavy? And it's
similar
like
to, you know, when you're surfing on the ocean,
like
you know that you just wave.
when
And
you're
it's just,
surfing on the ocean.
yeah, you know that. Like
Are you a surfer?
well, this my flow is like surfing, isn't it? I'm trying to surf with it, you know. You got to dance with it, you know, like you're dancing with the beat.
Like the chamba.
If you're just like you're just trying to attack something, but if you're surfing with it, you're trying to flow with it, innit? Yeah, so I suppose I can get wavy on the track sometimes. Okay. So, but basically, you just definitely just do rapping then. Well, rap and wave and my ocean type.
Rap and a wave.
Yeah, well, it's hard to explain. I just don't. I'm an
You just
artist.
wherever flows.
I just flow with it.
Okay.
It's hard to explain. I just do Nixxxsta.
Don't worry, you got time, you know.
Oh yeah.
We've got time on our hands.
I'm scared now. You don't got me shook. I might leave early.
Don't worry. You're safe. Okay, so so how long have you been
doing
an
this
artist?
music thing?
Yeah.
Well, I started many years ago. I used to do the thing, you know, like back in the day when we all used to rap American, and then we started changing it to English. And I used to have a little puppet, do the little CDs, mixtapes, putting them out, like 98, 99 or something.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah.
That's like 20-something years.
Yeah, like, you know, you're a kid, you're doing your thing. Like, then I kind of had a break from it. I came back at it again. Then I went away on a naughty holiday. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I came back and I done something with one of my brothers called Say Nay. It was like a collaboration where, I was rapping and he was singing.
I know Say Nay.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best singers in England.
Is he? He's from over southeast.
Yeah, but he's not over that way no more. But it's the same guy that you're thinking about.
He sang at my event. He did that sensationally single. Do you remember the guy that did the singing?
The kind of young one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he was good. Yeah.
Say Nay. Yeah,
so
he's really good.
I came back. I've done the mixtape with my brother Say Nay. Big up yourself. And
Big up yourself. Say Nay.
And then after that, I kind of had a little break in that for 5 years or something. 5 years. Married my beautiful wife, you know. Went to the gym, sorted myself out because I didn't think you get married and just let the belly hang. So I just saw that, made sure I was in top shape for her. And
was that before or after the wedding?
I was after the wedding.
Okay.
Well, that's all right then. So at least she had you while you had the belly then.
Yeah, of course. We've been together for a long time. So.
Yeah.
And then after that little escapade, I lost one of my brothers. He got a big sentence, like 18 years. It kind of triggered me off, like back on my music. I started expressing the way I felt about certain things and just
much.
expressing myself. Like,
Yeah.
it just reminded me back to what I used to love and how I used to, certain frustrations. So, kind of brought me back, and here I am now, these years later, trying to go as hard as possible.
But can I just replay? Because you said you lost your brother, so I thought you meant like R.I.P. lost your brother.
Nah, but you know when your brother gets a long sentence, it's like when you ain't gonna see your brother that you know, not my biological.
I was gonna say, is that your real blood brother or just
blood only makes you related, you know.
Yeah, but that's
blood only makes you related. So when you ain't gonna see a person as close to you as your brother for like 9 years out of a life, that's like a loss still. To be quite honest with you, any way you want to look at it.
What are you doing?
about to bun down there. Okay, I heard that. So is he out now? Is he still?
Nah, no way. Still got a little bit of time to go.
Okay. I will ask my questions. No, because I'm intrigued. You said 18 years, so
Yeah, it's a long time.
That's a big bird, boy.
it is. I don't want to ask why.
Definitely is.
But yeah, okay, cool. So you say that influenced you to kind of get back on this
to
thing.
get back on my music, because my brother used to tell me, like, do your music, you just need to do this and do that, stay consistent. Kind of just remembered it, innit? It just started kind of jumpstart me, and then you have your people like your wife in your ears. It's always just told you that. Obviously, my wife allows me to have my studio in the house.
Okay.
So like she wouldn't, if she didn't believe in me, she wouldn't allow me to take up so much space. And you know how you women get. That's what I'm gonna say to you.
We need a wardrobe.
Yeah, whatever.
A walk-in closet.
And then we can have the little one corner over there.
There you go.
Yeah.
So was it a proper studio, like proper studio, like a whole room? Or
Nah, not really like that. I just work with what I've got and I make it happen. I got my lab.
You got your zone.
I got my zone.
You could just go in there and do the thing. So you was talking. You was talking about your wife then. So how long you been married now then?
Well, I've been married for not as long as I've been with her. I should have married her a long time ago, but I suppose everything happens when it's meant to happen for the right reasons.
Most definitely.
But I've been married to her for about a year and a bit now.
Okay.
But I've been with her for about 22 years.
Oh wow! Whoa!
Whoa!
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. I knew you were drawing for that. Oh my god.
That's my queen.
Yeah, this is her dead sound machine.
Oh, well, why you take my machine for?
Your batteries are dead as well, innit? Like, what the hell?
She likes to take, that's my little happy clap thing. Okay. My little Easter bunny sound effects.
It's crap.
So can you give a shout out to your wife?
Shout out my wife. Shout out my princess as well. Can't leave out my princess, you know. We got the both of you.
How old's your princess?
She's 14, she's 15 this year, so you know, that teenage years, troublesome. Yeah, little girls, you know.
She's
not that daddy's little girl though.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I think maybe we should hear a little something from you, innit?
No problem.
Like,
let everyone know what you're working with.
That's it.
I'm working with.
South for the bridges, my kings and queens need to change their ways. Left for us in the MDG.
So this one's called Return of the Mac.
Back again. The return of the Mac. Go and elevate. The man is delicate. Ain't easy, no sleep. Cause nobody's vexed. Ran around my own set. Left for us in the MDG. Rip South Side, you know next. Running this with a troll. The violence think your own shit. Man can't stop because I focus. Every day I'm on my own. Every day I'm on some groans. Feel that when you know this, I make other rappers sound like jokers. Cash media must be crazy, the other niggas other rappers just hopeless. Cash might be like, oh shit, I'm too out feeling too cold quick. Safety man, you're just bowlers. Meditate on my dedicated, they don't show with this. I do camouflage like the soldiers. Roll alone like a kid's dog, I don't need to roll with no Trojans. I'm receiving for a little while, but I swear to God it's spoken. Cause I'm back again. The return of the Mac, go and tell a friend. The man is delicate. Losing no sleep, cause nobody's vexed. If you know Nixxxsta, then you know Nixxxsta. I don't really do the show. I don't do the back and boasting. All the bullshit. More time, I don't really get involved in. Tell my little brothers ease up. Always do the big bro thing. Always try to show my little brothers them the right road, but I'm rolling. I ain't trying to see none of my little build them up in no bit. From it doing wrong, then I showed them. Keep it real, that's the motive. They far from his cockroaches, I ain't hear shit, and I don't know shit. Don't come at me with all the sneaky shit. Nah, don't for real, cause I'm a grown man. People know that I'm a family man, and I ain't taking talks if I overstand. Born king, I don't follow lead, I got my own gang, I'm my own man. Roll up outside your spot with a zippo lighter in a jerry can. I'm a good man, but I have you jumping loose like a Jackie Chan. The bar play stunt man, about to see the matrix and you ain't the one. Cause I'm back again, the return of the Mac, go and tell a friend. The man is delicate, ain't losing no sleep, cause nobody's friends.
Mad. So what is that though? And I heard that's a little signature thing that you do there.
Yeah, that's my 5-star growl still. My princess named it that still. I won't even lie to you.
She named it what?
The 5-star growl.
Let's hear it live.
That's my 5-star growl. Sometimes it depends on the tune or the mood I'm in, how it goes. If it's longer, if it's more aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, because I heard it on a couple of the tracks still. Yeah, I like that still. You talked about young people and the younger youths them and putting them on the right track if they're doing negativity. So in terms of what's going on today, like as you know, we've got, you know what, I'm not going to talk too soon, but give thanks. I haven't heard nothing, now I'm lying. It's been a bit quiet lately, but they've got this new phase actually where they're going to JD Sports and all terror. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Grab and run. There's been like about, I don't know how many of them, but I've seen it happen twice now, where about 50 of them just run into JD Sports and just grab tracksuits and whatever, and just breeze out.
Yeah, I know. You know what it is, yeah? I totally disagree with this kind of behaviour, but sometimes you don't know what it is, you know, unless like you know what it is. Some kids are really going through this poverty thing, you know. They're really going through poverty, and if you understand, you don't even understand what they're going through. That still doesn't make it right, but I don't know why they're doing this. Because
no, go on. Go on.
It could be like poverty driven, like literally, I don't have no clothes. Everyone's trying to keep up with the Joneses. Every rapper's out here talking about Versace and bragging about Louis Vuitton. So every kid wants this and they want that. They want to look fly. They want to look like this person. They want to look like that person. Their mum might have 4 or 5 kids and can't do for all of them, innit? I don't know what they're going through. That still doesn't make it right. I totally disagree with it, but I can't just cast no stones because I remember where I'm coming from. You see what I'm trying to say to you? So that's kind of how I feel about that. Like I said, don't make it right. Like, there's so much other things you could be doing. Go and find a job, go and do this. But sometimes, like, some people want it now. And, you know, like, the influences and the people around them may even tell them, bro, just go and hit it, bro. You never know. I was a kid once, innit? So I kind of remember how life was for me. So I can't just start judging them. I can only speak. Like, if I was there, I'd be like, bro, why are you doing this? You're only going to put yourself in a certain problem or end up in this place. So, you see what I'm trying to say to you? But as judge them as kids, like, I don't know their situation. I don't know what they're going through.
Yeah, but for 50 kids to do that, 50 kids at the same time can't be going through the same
that's
situation.
That's a hype. That's just, that's probably this modern day gang stuff where everyone's talking about gang. That's stupidity. Running up in JD Sports is that. Like I think it was that guy Vic Santoro said, gangsters look after the community. That's what they do. They don't just be rebels in the community. So, like you're saying, I totally disagree with that. But like I said, some of them kids in that group, in that 50 group, them guys really needed them tracksuits, really needed them trainers. They could have found a better way to get them, but some of them really did need them. So I can't just be judging all of the kids out here, but I do know that a lot of these kids definitely do need to change their ways, because a lot of them are not living to substantial ages. Like, kids are dying at 14, 15.
Well, that was going to be my other question, because short of the JD thing, that's the new phenomenon, but what about the other thing that we've been seeing for the last 2 years at least, this knife crime where, or should I say knife murders, because it's like, recently, that's why I said it's been a bit quiet. It's not been quiet because there's still at least one person dying per week at least. Some weekends it's like 4 or 5 of them dying at once. like over the weekend. But generally, we've just been seeing this wave of knife crime, where the children are just killing each other like nothing.
No, but it's like that really has been a big problem in society, and that's something that maybe people from the community, or maybe anyone that thinks they are somebody in the community, needs to take to the community and try to tackle with other people from the community. If you are someone in the community, maybe you need to tell the kids, like, right, you lot are going the wrong way about this. Because obviously you have wars and you have fights and people die, but even in the ancient days of history, like 2 kings might have met up on the battlefield of 100 or 1,000 soldiers each side, and they'll have their battle, and whoever done that, it was over. It's like in this day and age, there's no respect. People don't really have no respect for their elders. People don't have no respect for their parents. So it's like, if you're influenced or you're looking up to this guy as your role model, he's a bad man, I want to be like him, and he hasn't got the intuition to teach you as a young kid, like, you need to don't behave like that. I understand you need to do this, but do that and try to be. If they're not going to explain that, they're only going to teach you violence, then you're going to think it's okay. Man, there's a lot of gang activities out here. Some of it's peer pressure. Some of these kids are even scared. Some of these kids are rolling with knives. They don't want to roll with a knife, but they have to.
Yeah.
Because they know that, I might get rushed by my man from that block, or he might ask me this. You see what I'm trying to say to you? So at the same time, there's a lot of pressure out there for these kids, but I believe that sometimes, unless someone died in these circumstances, a lot can change. But it's down to who's around these kids. It's down to who's around them. Do you know what I mean? Because some people just use people for their best interest, for their interests, and nobody else's interests. See what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying about the elders as well, but I feel like right now I don't even think there's any elders, because the way that they're going, it don't look like back in my day. The elders wasn't even going on like this to an extent. Don't get me wrong, we had our time of knife, we had our time of guns and that, but the way that it is now, I feel like they're just lost.
They ain't got nothing to lose.
There is part of a lost...
And they're acting like they ain't got nothing to lose.
But there is part of a lost generation. But you see, even that in these days, is that the elders, you say, remember for the elders, and you say that from our days, everyone always wants to be better or better than the other person. So it's always going to evolve to carnage. Because this is what it's like now, carnage. No one, don't listen to no one. I don't care what my man said. I'm just going to do what I want. In our days, there might have been a problem, but this guy might have came and said, you don't need to behave yourself. And that was the ending of it.
Real talk.
There was still respect. In these days, there's no respect.
No, definitely.
That's what I believe anyway. It's just my opinion.
No, but you're right, because even now, children they run up into people's mums' houses before you have a bit of respect. They don't care who's there, whether it's children, whether it's your mum. They're killing you in front of your mum. You would never do nothing like that in front of your elders, in front of little kids or nothing.
In our day, you'd be having a fight with him, right, seeing with his mum and his sister walk past, seeing by himself, it's on again. That's how it was, innit? But now, like you say, there's just no respect in it. And maybe with a little bit of guidance, with the right people around, guiding them when they should be guiding them the right way, they will get some kind of guidance. But if everyone's trying to be a bad man and no one's trying to be a good man, that's what you've got in it. That's your inspiration. That's what you're gonna follow. Those kind of things. You're gonna follow people. You get me?
So, your music, what is it focused on? Do you cover those kind of things within it? Because you mentioned a little bit.
Yeah, but my music,
that song.
I try not to glorify badness or anything that I've been through in my life. I just try to speak about it. I just try to cover topics. I more try to tell people about the road, in a real life way. I just try to be real in it. I want you to feel me. I don't want you to hear what I'm saying. I want you to feel me. When I spit, I want you to feel me. I don't want to be one. Oh yeah, that sounds good, and then it was no message, or you didn't feel right. You couldn't feel me. You just heard me. So I try not to brag about anything in life, but I just try to cover everything that I can, as much as I can in as positive way as I can. Everyone's trying to be bad, so I thought, let me try my hardest to be good. But I'm still from the same place as everybody.
Okay. Well, some people. Or the south side, something about the north side, or the east side. No, really. So, how would you... Oh, actually, Miss Lee, you're going to do your our little tingling.
Oh, quiz.
Yeah. So we have this little thing that we do.
Quick fire quiz.
Yeah, quick fire quiz, just to kind of get to know a bit about you.
Okay.
You're too far.
No, I'm not. I can see it. I can see it. Moving.
So your mouth loud?
Yes.
But
Loud. I'm joking. All right. So you got to answer quickly. Don't take long to deliberate.
Okay.
But it's just like easy things. You ready? So rice and peas or white rice?
Rice and peas.
Dumpling, boiled or fried?
Ooh, boiled.
Apple pie or apple crumble?
Apple crumble.
Fritters, saltfish or banana?
Saltfish.
yes.
Rum, dark or white?
White.
Yes.
Mac and cheese, main course or side?
Say that again, sorry.
Mac and cheese, main course or side?
Well, it's got to be a main or a lot of that stuff.
A main.
Main, mac
What
and
do you
cheese.
By itself, what do you mean?
Yes, I like
by
mac
itself.
and cheese. Is it a main
It's a
meal
main
or is
dish.
it a side dish?
So you have it
What do
with
you mean?
the
I'm
rest-
going to have it by itself as a big with no...
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I need something
so
to
side.
mac and cheese, yeah. Sorry, I got a question.
That's alright. Didn't you hear it? Like, men! Like, what? What is this?
I almost jumped under the table. I
KFC or McDonald's?
Boy, KFC, you know.
Coke or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola.
Oh my days, really?
Yeah.
I'm
Pepsi
really
is the one, man.
Pepsi is...
Gotta
No,
disagree.
Coke is like bleach.
What?
Yeah, it can clean your money. If you put it on the money, it cleans it.
So Pepsi's any better? Pepsi tastes...
I ain't done the test with
It's
Pepsi.
fraudulent. It's disgusting.
Yes, it's a bit... No,
See,
still the Pepsi thing. I won't.
Cat or dog?
Boy, it's got to be... it depends now. 'Cause
What?
Tiger. You asked me a question.
I like that. Think outside the box. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should have said a lion still.
Nah.
You say you can't. You're not ready for that.
You know what it is with a lion? Yeah? To me,
Lion?
yeah, a lion goes out with the pride and makes his wife get the food. I like my wife and my kid at home, and I go out and I come back as a tiger. So you ain't really gonna see a tiger. There's people out there hunting with him. Still, you might see the lioness.
What was
and that.
Simba then?
Simba?
Simba's that lion, isn't
Simba's
it?
a lion.
Yeah, but I watch wildlife though, and in real wildlife.
Yeah, but
life,
Mufasa didn't
no,
let
but the
one get it.
lionesses in real wildlife, they be doing all the hunting most of the time.
No, that is
Cubs.
true though. I see that.
I got the
I do actually see that. On David Attenborough. What we have here is the indigenous woman. She's going out looking for the grey.
Weave or natural?
But I can't do the stringy parts all over the place.
You can't do the stringy who?
The stringy parts all over the place. I'm finding them in my hair and I can't do it still. My wife, she's a Rasta, you know.
Okay.
I don't find none of those stuff choking me or pulling them out my throat.
He said choking me, you know. Boy, I know you're dealing with his hair, but okay.
Punch, Guinness or Dragon?
Guinness punch.
Guinness punch, yeah, that's the right one.
You know, I actually prefer my Guinness punch with dragon, you know that?
That's
Guinness is like too strong. It's got too harsh a
No,
taste.
I think
like.
Dragon's too strong.
What?
I think Dragon's sweet.
Yeah, it's sweeter.
I think it's too sweet.
That's probably why I like it.
I think it's like a fraudulent Guinness.
See, that's Pepsi. That's a fraudulent Coke.
That's like saying Crips and Bloods.
What? No, it's not.
It is. It's the same thing, but it's just a different colour.
Crips and Blood ain't the same thing, though.
They are. There's just two gangs. One's got red, one wears blue.
Blues are like Caribbean kind of people, and Reds
What?
are Americans, like born native, like Americans.
Where did you get that about the Crips and Clubs? Because I ain't seen that.
I tell you one that told me.
You tell you one that told you? Like a Crips and that told you? Club or house party?
Boy, I don't really do the raving thing, but if more time I got to see me missus, it's going to be a club.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so, what's the last play you saw?
Last play?
Who said you watched this place?
What do you mean? What, in the theatre?
Yeah.
I think,
You might have
I
saw
can't remember. It
Door
might have been
before.
I don't know if it was Lion King. I go to theatres. A lot of my nieces are at theatres. Yeah, my nieces are always in the theatres. Most of my nieces. Shout out my nieces and my nephews at the same time. And most of them are always in the theatre.
You mean in the actual production?
Yeah, doing the theatre stuff. Up on the stage and
excellent.
that.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So, how do you keep fit?
Go to the gym. I've had a few months off because I've been doing some music, but yeah, I go to the gym and I Team Sparta. I've got my Team Sparta page on Instagram as well.
When you say Team Sparta, what does that mean?
Are you like a personal trainer?
I do personal training as well, but I've kind of pushed off away from it. But Team Sparta, it was just my fitness, innit? It was like, obviously, because I used to go there and be like very like intense with my training and be kind of very hard with it. So I used to say it was Team Sparta. It's something that I used to represent. Had a couple of my people that used to train with me most of the time. But it's all on my Instagram, Team Sparta.
So is that Sparta as in that film when the man's named Spartacus or something like that?
No, but that was Spartans. That was like 300.
Yeah, but one of them was called Sparta.
He was called Leonidas.
I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about that Netflix thing?
No.
I'm talking about the Greek man. I am Sparta.
Yeah, I'm Spartacus.
I am Sparta. That's Leonidas. But on that Netflix one, they got a guy called Spartacus 300.
Yeah, 300. I don't watch some kind of stuff here, but one day I just happened to watch that film and I was mesmerised. I was like, wow, this is some serious stuff. Like, they just chopped the man's head off, whoa, and his head just went, what? I was like, like I actually felt that. It was just like, wow, serious stuff. No, I don't watch them kind of thing. I don't watch fighting. It's annoying. It's boring. I just can't take it. But I happened to watch 300 and I must say that was a really good show or film then, for want of a better expression. Guys, this is the Late Night Talk Show every Sunday from 9 to 11. I'm your girl Letitia, aka Legslicious.
I'm your girl Miss Leash.
And we are here with
The boy Nixxxsta.
Nixxxsta. The Nixxxsta. So the artist. So when we say artist, artist means like an artist, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you're not a painter.
Yeah.
He means like a musical artist.
Well, I'm a
What, can you
painter.
paint?
I'm a painter on the beat. Huh?
Painter on the beat.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
Nixxxsta Da Vinci or whatever.
I was gonna say Leonardo. Oh, Leonardo da Vinci's name, innit? Hold on, T.
Is it Michelangelo Da Vinci? I don't know.
No, Michelangelo's Michelangelo.
What is that from the
Are you not talking about turtles? No, I'm joking.
No, they're actually artists. They are artists. I think Van Gogh's another artist as well.
Yeah, Van Gogh is another one. Van Gogh.
He's the one that cut his hair off.
No, he's the one. What?
Yeah, Van Gogh cut his hair off.
Van Gogh's the one that did the.
No,
The one that did the flower man, the dandelion.
What?
The sunflower.
Van Gogh.
What? He did the sunflower. It's some ugly painting, but it's like one of the richest.
I don't know.
Or was he the one that did Mona Lisa? Da Vinci did Mona Lisa. But
I'm not
yeah.
really into like paintings like that, so I wouldn't know.
No, but when I went painting yesterday and I was looking around the room and I don't know what they do, but everyone had some amazing photos and I just come with some dryness and I'm just like, all the people that was in there and all the photos that I saw, I was just thinking, what am I doing here? Like, this is, I didn't have a clue. I don't know if they planned it in their mind beforehand when I get there, I'm going to paint this. All I could paint was just a heart and some... Just the
squidgy
waves.
stuff.
Just the waves. All I could do, was just get the paintbrush and just go like that. Because I was just like, what am I doing? Like, I just hadn't... And then my heart ended up looking like it's got wings. And then I painted a yellow sky. Like, brightness. But what does it represent? Everyone's like... I put it on my WhatsApp. Everyone's like, wow, that's really good. I'm thinking, are you taking the mick?
No, you know, art's abstract. Some abstract art is abstract to someone's eyes. It might look good, innit?
Yeah, but there's abstract and there's just foolishness. That was just foolishness, T. I don't know what I was on, but, it is what it is. That's not one of my creativities anyway. I'm creative in other ways, but not with the paint. Clearly. I need to do that. When you got one, colouring 1, 2, 3, 4. You have the, it's like a picture, and it says all of the ones you would colour in with blue, and the 2 you colour in with,
Like the little
box. Yeah, that's me, definitely. Okay, so who's your favourite artist then? Do you listen to like rap? Is like, as a rapper, do you just like listen to like rap stuff, or do you kind of change it up?
Well, it kind of depends, because if it's in a period of when I'm trying to make music myself, I don't listen to no one. I don't listen to no rap, because I don't like to be influenced from other people's bars and their flow. So I might listen to some R&B or some instrumental kind of, I don't know, some jazzy beats or just instrumental beats. I don't really like to listen to other rappers while I'm rapping.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to sound like him, or I don't want to sound like her, or I don't want to sound like anybody. I just want to sound like me, innit?
It's gonna be fresh.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I just listen to myself. Like the last 2 months since I haven't been at the gym, I've been rapping. I think there's about 70 tunes there.
70 tunes?
Yeah, I've got a lot of material still.
Wow, that is a lot.
I was doing a freestyle every day for Instagram, trying to compile an Instagram mixtape. I don't know if anyone's done that
Instagram
before.
mixtape?
Yeah, I've got a mixtape.
What is that?
I've got a mixtape on my IG. I've done a freestyle every day. I was meant to do it for 21 days, but
like
now
that.
I've got like 4 volumes of the mixtape at the moment, but I've only released one. It's out there called IG Freestyles Volume 1 at the moment. It's on my SoundCloud. I'm going to put it in other places so everyone can just listen to it. It's also on my Instagram. I've done it for Instagram. It was just some freestyles.
And tell people what your Instagram is.
My Instagram is @Nixxsta1. That's just a number 1 at the ending of it. So yeah, you can go and check that out.
Can you spell it?
NIXXXSTA.
That sounds a bit triple X though.
Yeah. Well, I was NIXXX before Vin Diesel.
What,
was
triple
acting.
X as in, like triple X as in, you know what triple X actually stands for?
Yeah, but
It's not music, it is quite maturity. Like the number page, number 900 and something on the TV.
No, I heard that still, but
What's this girl?
No, but you know what 9 is? That's the channel you can't see. It only comes on that late night time.
If we're looking at it like that, then we can look at
you took it
if we look at
somewhere
it in a productive
That's
way,
what came to my
we
mind.
can look at it that my bars may be a little bit X-rated.
Oh,
Is what I'm trying to say to you, yeah?
No, but how did you take that from the...
It's
No, but
XXX.
she wasn't the first one to say something like that
see?
to me. So, but there you go. My bars may be a bit X-rated, and the 3 X's is differentiate myself from everyone else that even thinks about calling themselves a Nixxsta in the future. So they'll have to do 4 X's or just 2 or 1 or something. But they can't do 3 because that's mine.
Okay, so back to my previous question, because I asked who's your, did I say who you listening to now?
Yeah, I listen. Well, I listen to Nixxsta at the moment.
So you listen to yourself?
Yeah, or I listen to my brother Sayne, or I listen to my brother Kid Gully, or I listen to my brother Raven, or my brother CJ100, or my brother K Trade. I listen to my brothers that are around me, like Ruffy and True Peas. The only influence you're gonna hear from my music is like either from the people that's around me or myself. I don't want to get confused, but in my old history of music, like I've got a lot of respect for certain rappers like Rich 32. I respect Rich's music. Like there's certain like Gigs, and all these music's on fire, you know, like but Gigs. Yeah, like certain people I listen to their music. But mostly I listen to my guys, like the names that I just said before.
Yeah, your peeps.
That's my peoples. Anciently, I used to listen to my favourite rappers like Tupac. That's Big Bro. I used to listen to Biggie Smalls, Master P. I used to listen to Lil Wayne when he was all in Cash Money, when he
made sense.
When Bling Bling, yeah, all of them days. In them days, I listened to a lot of dancehall music.
Okay.
I listened to a lot of R&B and soul music. Yeah, I listen to all genres of music. You might catch me listening to a jazz mix with no one singing, just the instrumental saxophone mix that's on YouTube. I actually like it. People should check it out. It's a good mix.
And what's the mix called?
It's a saxophone jazz mix. No vocals. It's
quite therapeutic jazz music though, you know.
I prefer classical over jazz.
Classical's good music as well.
Classical's good, but that gets me a headache. I could do jazz like Alex Fitzgerald and that. Like,
I don't like jazz. I've tried. It's not for me. I like classical.
And then, like,
I don't like opera. I hate when they're singing it. That drives me mad.
It depends a little bit of Pavarotti's kind of.
Yeah, but that's just one track, because after that it's just too much.
No, you know when you get in my car and I'm just in that mood, like sometimes you just need that.
Yeah, you need something different.
Yeah.
Pavarotti.
It's not something that you just catch me listening to every day. It's a random.
Just a
It might be a random day.
Have you heard of El
You
Divo?
just need that.
El Divo.
Check it out if you haven't.
Okay, I don't think I'm familiar.
El Divo.
They're like a Italian group. They are just amazing.
What's their genre?
It's Italian. They sing like
Italian is not a genre.
well, I don't know, but it just sounds good.
It's Italian, okay, so it's pasta, but you know.
Fair enough. He got me there, but I don't know. I don't do genres. I just do music. So, what sounds good? What floats my boat? Okay, so what's that? Okay, we've got 10 minutes to the ad break. Okay, so tell me something. What would you say has been your biggest challenge to date?
Getting rid of that belly what I had. Serious.
Was it that big?
That belly was atrocious.
Was it like mine? Mine's is...
Listen, I don't even think I might even. You're making me want to find it in my phone.
Really? Is that music for motivation?
That was my motivation. When I saw that belly, I thought to handcuff myself to the treadmill. That's how bad it was. Let me see if I can find this belly for you.
He's probably looking for
So
it.
then,
as
what
well,
did you
know?
do? Did you just like work out, or did
A
you change
whole
your
load
diet?
of training, a whole load. Diet is key.
Yeah.
To everything. You could go to the gym all day, do whatever you want to do. You could go and do whatever you want to do. To even take slimming tablets. Well, if you don't change your diet, and nothing ain't gonna change. And you see, with all of these sugars as well, sugar is a killer.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, so anyway, here's the belly.
Oh my days! Are you serious?
This belly, I used to sit down and my boxer shorts used to fold over. So come on, look. That's it. Listen, when the boxer shorts are folding over and your belly's hanging over, and your missus and your daughter singing that Biggie Small Street, you know that. You know when he was trying to get his missus back in the. Like the feeling wasn't a good feeling, you know.
No, but that is nothing. Like you said, the belly's hanging over.
No, you couldn't see it. The picture made it look modest.
Were you sucking in? Women do that all the time.
Yeah, I was probably doing the sucking. The belly would come in like 5-10 minutes before me, and then you'd see me.
He said the bread's coming 5-10 minutes before him, you know. Oh my days.
I can see my socks in that. No,
oh no, that's like, what's it? Was it Big Mama?
Big Papa, whatever. Big Papa, Big Mama. Together. Something like a clump or something, you know?
Yeah, that was it, innit? Something like that. That was too funny. No, but then obviously having that amount of belly enabled you to get the reps though, isn't it? What is it, a 6-pack, 9-pack?
Nah, I just got a little standard thing. My thing is standard. They can check it out on the thing. I don't want to gloat too much about it.
No, but you got to big up yourself though. You got to big up yourself still, you know.
Well, in that case,
we went through all that work, innit?
Wait,
was you about to come together? Wait, you had to back it out, right? Back it off, mate. Just back it off.
A little action.
Come on.
I can't do that.
Why not?
I'm a married man, look.
Yeah, but we know you're married. Some of your chest ain't going to make you less married. I mean, really?
I can't be showing. This belongs to my wife. I can't be showing off.
It's for her only.
It's for her eyes only.
So you do it like this.
I've even got the vest tucked into the belt. Everything's secure. She's got the keys at home, so I can't even really unlock it right now. Shout out my baby.
I love that.
That was funny. Man, you said it's from my wife. That's what you were saying. Cause
that's how it should be.
No, I'm not saying it shouldn't be, but like that was serious right there. So you're trying to say you don't, because the picture that you said today was your chest out of door, so... Yeah,
but that don't matter. You know what? At the end of the day, my wife probably would have approved of that. It's a picture, but that don't mean that people can get in the flesh, though. You know,
like you're talking about us, we're in the flesh.
No, I'm sure.
We're trying to say.
You know, my sisters and that, but we've all got our clothes on, so we're meant to keep it. This is the radio show.
We're meant to keep this. Clean. Oh, gosh. Oh gosh, fair enough. So how long did it take to get your belly down like that though?
Boy, I was in there for at least like 9 months, but I was going to the gym like 3-4 times a day.
A day or a week?
A day. I was going every day.
How can you go gym 3-4 times a day?
I don't know. You'd have to. I don't know. It's like.
That's like eating. You eat 3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah, no, but you know what it is? It's like everything in life. You want something here, but how much do you want this? How much are you willing to sacrifice for this? And how hard are you going to go for it? Now, when I didn't want that belly, I didn't want it. So I had to do my dieting, but I still had to eat, because I knew if I didn't eat, my body's going to trick myself to think that it needs to store fat. Yeah. So I had to eat and I had to train. And I got bare injuries, but I wanted that. So I had to train as hard as I possibly could for it. And that's the only way that I could achieve it. It's like the same with this music thing, that I was spitting a tune every single day until people hear me, and I'm still going to continue that. And if you don't want something so hard, you can talk about, I want this, and you're not doing nothing to get it. Like, I had to work hard for it. I had to work very hard to put myself through a lot of stress. Sometimes I think, when your eating habits is junk food, then you don't eat like that anymore. It's a lot of stress, isn't it? It's about... The motto of that is, how hard do you want something? When you want it, you got to make a lot of sacrifices. You got to give it your all. You got to go hard. Sometimes it feels like it's not happening, but at that point when you feel like nothing's happening, that's when you see the change.
Yeah. I was going gym for long, but I was seeing everything else go, but the belly just was not moving. I can't even lie.
Yeah, do you know what it is?
It wasn't moving. Everywhere else was getting slim, and I was like, I'm getting too slim. This isn't what I wanted. And then I started eating again. Not even eating, but I stopped going to the gym. But then, yeah, I just haven't been for like probably 4 months now. So last time I went gym was in July. I've just been so busy. No, I'm lying. It wasn't July. It was August.
Never give up on something that you want. Never ever. You know what I mean? For as long as you want that, and for as long as you believe that you can achieve it, you can achieve it. As long as you doubt yourself, you're gonna doubt yourself. The only thing that's stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve is yourself. Really.
No, it's just I haven't had the time. Like work's just been mad. So short of me getting there, I usually go in the morning before work. So I'd get there for like by 8 o'clock the latest. I can do at least 40 minutes or something. And then work's just had me. I just haven't. What it was, I was doing a lot of traveling here and there, all that kind of stuff. So then I wasn't able to go. And then when I got back now, it just hasn't happened.
Yeah, but as he said, it's just how much do you want it?
Yeah, well, I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining, and that's the thing for me. I know that it's big right now, but that's the thing.
You don't even look like there's nothing wrong with you.
You can't see it. I got a dress on.
But it doesn't matter. I'm sure if it was that bad, I would have seen it. I've seen some that you think, wow, hold on. It can't be that bad. You're alright.
I had my days still.
Alright.
I've only I've ate twice today. I had a good fry up this morning. Not that kind of fry up, but.
What do you have for frap? You don't even eat food. I don't understand.
I had a vegetarian sausage, I had fish fingers, and I had beans.
What is a vegetarian sausage having it?
Huh?
They're actually nice, actually.
Vegetarian sausage. I had Linda McCartney's. I'm not supposed to eat it. It's the only soya food that I eat.
And it's got onions and all that in it as well. It's nice. The vegetable sausages are nice.
Linda McCartney's. They do.
So it's like corn or something?
No, that one's not corn. Corn is the other. Just the yellow one, the orange one.
Linda
McCartney's is soya. Corn is reconstituted egg. I don't eat that. That's worse than soya. So I don't mess with that. But the soya I shouldn't eat either. But that's the one thing that I eat. I haven't found a sausage that is vegetarian that is nice. Mind you, Colgan's, Cauldrons, they do a nice sausage still. But anyway,
interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're going to go to the ad break. We've got 1 minute to, it's the ad break. And we're going to continue on the other side of town. It's the late night talk show every Sunday from 9 till 11. I'm your girl, Letitia, a.k.a. Legsalicious.
I'm your girl, Miss Leash.
And we are here with...
Your boy Nixxxsta.
Nixxxsta the Mixxxsta. X-rated triple X in the house. It gets me. Oh, shit. It's too funny. Well, we've just been talking the first half anyway. We've just been talking about his music. We've been talking about quite a few different bits and pieces. But when we come back onto the other side of the show, we're going to play some more of his music and get back into some more talking about Mr. Nixxxsta, triple X rated ting-a-ling-a-ling.
He's giving him his own name thing now, isn't it?
No, but he said triple X. He said his name's triple X.
That's just a spelling.
When is Nixxxsta? Thanks, though.
Don't be shy, man. Don't be shy. It's
not
like
shy.
talk show. We have fun.
I'm not shy.
We have fun. This is how we run. You know what I mean? So
Catch us on that. Put that. The battery's
keep
dead.
pressing the wrong one as well. Why do you say the battery's dead?
Listen to it. Please tell me how she has this. Every week she draws for this thing.
That sounds like something dying a little kid.
Here we go.
Anyway, catch us on the other side.
All right, guys. Yeah, see you in a bit. Make it a date. Don't be late. We got 10 minutes.
Stupid thing away.
Shut up, man.
These are these batteries.
You need to get me a thingy bob one then.
What one?
Does anyone want to shoot that?
No, thank you.